Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to the first part of Let's Play Eador Imperium scenarios. We have already checked these scenarios in the videos where I talked about the new heroes. We use these scenarios to check the new heroes, their abilities, how they look like and stuff like that. But we only started every scenario and check the starting position, check the hero, and then stop recording. This time we're gonna play through those scenarios and try to win them, but this will be a bit different from my Masters of the Broken World let's play, where I'm trying to go without reloading, trying not to lose units, and be as effective as possible most of the time. Here I want to more explore everything. If there will be things that I'm not gonna be sure about or want to try again, I may do some reloading here and there because there is a lot of new stuff in Imperium, and with new units, new heroes, new battle map or large battle map, there might be some situations where it could be worth trying again, be more effective, try to figure out maybe new approaches to some situations. So we'll see. Also, we'll go through all these scenarios. We'll just start it from the Lotus Isles and work down to Baron's Rebellion, which means we are starting with the pilot today, going then to Lich, Sorcerers, and we'll be playing the Legate as last. I have no idea how long these scenarios are, but I'll try to make like 2 videos a day, thinking that I'm going to focus on Imperium mostly, maybe put my remaining Let's Plays in standby and just go through all these scenarios as fast as possible to really see how Imperium looks like. But I'll see about that. I'll just try to get through these scenarios as fast as possible so we can all see all the new interesting stuff in Imperium. The exact timing, we'll see about that. But enough talking, let's get to the Lotus Isles. The island city-states are on the brink of armed conflict. The patricians of Falhorn, aware of war preparations by their rivals, have secured the services of the famed dwarven mercenary pilot Tondar. Okay, let's load the scenario. And in the video where we are introducing the pilot, I read the scenario description, I read the hero description, so this time I'm gonna skip it. If you didn't see the previous video with pilot, you can just pause and read the description. We'll see in a minute for yourself. It's just a short introduction of the scenario, and then there are like two short pop-ups about the hero, about his basic mechanics. So this is the scenario introduction, which we can skip, as I said, and here it is the hero introduction, so we're gonna skip that as well. Okay, and here we are on the map. Let's check our starting situation. It may take a while to figure out how exactly would we want to approach this. So what do we have? We have 3 dwarves, 2 normal ones. I mean 4 dwarves, 1 guardsman, and then we have an engineer. Let me check. Engineers can repair units and gives bonus to siege weapons around. Okay, and the pilot, I want to see which bonuses he gives us on these levels of his abilities. Here's the engineer one. So we want to have the dwarven engineer and the hero around the ballista. Here's some extra damage, and here's mobility. We have heals knowledge, good to know, and armor upkeep is nice but not super important. Spells we are going to change. Gear we can't do that much about, or can we? Let's check spells first. What do we want? I probably want to keep the magic weapon. We have actually 3 range units, including the hero, so we may need to replenish ammo here and there. I'm thinking we can actually take 1 more. Other than that, we have Vab. Let's take 2 webs and 1 astral energy. We'll have to test the spell setup. This sounds good. Not sure if we're gonna need 2 magic weapons. May end up with like 3 webs, 1 or 2 webs, 2 astral energies, 1 magic weapon. Or we can also get some more spell slot and that will make things much easier. Okay, next, the gear. Is there anything that would be interesting for us? We could get gloves for 40 gold. Sure, why not? We can get a belt. And we can get the traveling cloak. Usually I wouldn't bother with items like these, but, well, let's get as many things as possible here. We have the money, and I don't want to fail in like 3 turns, so trying to increase as many stats as possible. Okay, our hero has 44 hit points, 19, 15, 8, 5. Defenses are average, good. Ranged attack with 10 ammo. That's pretty solid. 13, 10. Those are nice numbers. We have good weapon though. That's a big part of the damage. Or let's say decent weapon. Good looks probably a bit different, but it's decent. Also decent arrows. Okay, well, that's the hero, that's the army. We have spells, so let's check what we have around. Maybe before that, how much will it cost to get an exploration bot? So the pilot counts or doesn't count as a hero because hiring secondary hero would of course cost us. Oh, it does count. Oh, my bad, my bad. Um, the first one is 110, so it counts as a hero. But because we have so much starting gold and gems, we can't afford to buy exploration bot immediately. Let's do that. Let's grab a scout. That means we can use the militiaman in the garrison, get rid of the slinger. Let me check our economy. We're on -3, so for now, I think the scout doesn't need units, or we can't really afford them. What we could try later is give him triary. That's probably plural from triaries, triary, I think. And try some basic legion. They start with discipline, so they would boost each other. Yeah, it could work. What's this? Skirmishers. They're also the legionary type, but they don't have the discipline, so they don't get the boost when they have other units around. Well, we can think about it later. We don't have the upkeep for it yet. So what are we gonna do? I wanted to show you guys something, the village and the Vassal's castle. So let's check that first. You can even read the description. You can hire irregular soldiers at the village by the capital. Increases province income, increases population growth. That's nice. I just don't know how these locations work because or well, let's first check them out and then I'm gonna talk about them. And here, what could we try to do? Probably attack Inquisition. That's a good location. What do you have around? Barbarians. Oh, this is also a good target. Let's go for the Inquisition first, get some cash. What do we want? We already have Foundry. We can build all these dwarven buildings. kind of gear can the pilot use? Common melee weapon, range, light armor. Okay, can't use medium armor, so it's more like a scout kind of hero than commander kind of hero. And though I'd say it's like right in the middle, like scout slash commander focused on ranged weapons because of the, I mean ranged weapons, siege weapons, because of the dwarven origin. Okay, yeah, let's do the Inquisition first, then we're gonna get us some iron, and you buddy are gonna enter the village. Anything interesting here? We could maybe use the enchanted coffer. Let's say right here to get, well, 64 gold. I'm not sure that it was worth it, but they're still happy, so that's fine. And maybe you can check once again here if we want to build something. But oh, we could maybe build a crystal. Get the quest. That's probably the only basic building that we are missing. And if I wasn't stupid, I'd build it or at least check it before I hire the hero to have a discount. I think that for now, we don't care about the quest. Probably gonna ignore buildings for a while. We have all the important stuff. Let me just check which guides can we use. 3 adventurers and forest days. Maybe could grab some better guards that we can hire anywhere. 3 adventurers, that's not too many. So the problem is that I have no idea how aggressive and how, oh, we can check actually skill level of our opponents. Expert, competent, skilled. That doesn't look too scary. On the other hand, the map is not overlord, so they'll be growing quite fast. So I don't know how much time we actually have to just, you know, keep checking things up instead of really focusing on winning the game. I guess we're gonna figure out. Okay, let's finally end the turn. Been talking for 10 minutes. Ah, well, it's new, so I really want to look around, make sure that it at least seems like I know what I'm doing. And we have this tooltip here that's well, for now it's probably gonna be right or correct because we are attacking quite weak armies, but often this tooltip can be so misleading, and I've seen so many people complaining about it that sometimes when it shows impossible fight, it's easy to win without losses, and sometimes when it shows that the fight is a piece of cake, it's actually almost impossible to win the fight. So don't rely on what you see here. Sometimes it really can be a bit misleading. Most of the time the fight is really about the knowledge of all the units that are in the fight, knowing their weaknesses and how to use them to your advantage. Okay, positioning. Engineer we want to have around the weapon, same with the hero. You can move to the front, you can move to the front, you can stand around here. Uh, this is so unusual having this large map. Also, what will be interesting with the map of this size, I didn't talk about that when in some of the previous videos when I was talking about the map. I completely forgot about it and realized that it's the stamina requirements. If fight's gonna be, for example, in forests or swamps where going through tiles costs stamina. With large map, you have to walk further, so it means spending more stamina. Which probably means fatigue will become even better than it already is. And will be easier to really separate units while they're trying to reach you. And just make them come one by one. There's a lot more room. Also kiting, but I mentioned that. Okay, can we reach him? We can. So range 5. Oh, he has only movement 1. Right. It means we can stay where we are. We won't be able to attack this turn anyway. You can keep shooting. That was nice damage. Can we maybe finish him? We can. Okay, so Executioner wasn't a problem. I hope that it's possible to remove this movement thing. Be nice to have settings somewhere that would allow to do that. I'll have to check that out. I'm fine with all these minus morale, minus stamina, and hit points, of course. But the movement, that's, I don't know. Imagine how messy it's gonna look like when there'll be, I don't know, 16 units on each side, and all at the same time it's gonna pop up minus movement, plus movement. Oh, probably not necessary. Okay, let's check our rewards. Guild Jacket. Is that an upgrade and decent reward? Enters village. Okay, so that's our scout. The hero Dinric enters the village that grows by day just outside the walls of the stronghold. A curious mob quickly assembles around him. So we can hire volunteers, and that's going to allow us hire militiamen, slingers, and bowmen. So if you watch some of the previous videos where I was introducing Legion, you know that many of the tier 1 units from, let's say, Masters of the Broken World um, are not available in the capital itself anymore. You can't build a tier 1 buildings for them, so you can't recruit these 3 units that we can see now. You can recruit swordsmen, pikemen, spearmen, I think, and maybe something else. These can't be hired from the capital anymore, but they were moved to these locations outside of the capital, still in the capital province, but not in like the capital fortress. Um what I don't know about these locations is that, or if they are available immediately on every shard, that when you just see check locations in capital, you will see a village, and I don't know how the second one is called, the Vassal's Castle, something like that. Or if you have to explore the capital to get to these locations, or if it's even guaranteed that they will be in the capital, uh, because let's say they are here every time and they are always visible immediately. What does that mean? That means without building anything, you could immediately enter the Vassal's Castle, where I think you can hire swordsmen. We're gonna figure it out in a minute. And you would have access to swordsmen without investing into any buildings. With the strength of swordsman, that would be by far the strongest and fastest start. You just grab a hero, give him swordsman, and rock and roll. Like no investments into buildings. It would save a lot of gold. If it's always in the capital, but it's not always available right from the start, and you have to explore it to get it, then mm, there will be a significant like RNG element, how deep in the province the location is. If you were trying to get your start with swordsman, your capital started at about 50% explored, and you would get the access to swordsman in last like 2%. Then you'd be screwed, and it would be basically impossible to rely on like the swordsman start. So I don't know. That's uh, I don't like the RNG element, and if these locations are not guaranteed to be in the capital, then it's even worse, because in that case we could say farewell to swordsmen as starting units. they would go into the category of units from allied forces, where you have to find mercenaries guild to get access to the units. I don't know how I feel about it. I'd probably say that the best thing would be like okay, have these locations in the capital, not accessible immediately, but they are guaranteed to show up within first 5 turns of exploring, something like that. Um, so it would be possible to rely on those units because, especially removing swordsmen, that I don't know, seems like a pretty big hit for a good side, since the legionary units that are closest to swordsmen are much more expensive and hard to get to. So a good start would be a little bit more difficult, a lot more difficult to be honest. Okay, but we're still gonna check the Vasal's Council if it really is a place where you can get the swordsman. And here, yeah, I think it's time to get the iron. Oh, really? Red? Why would this be red? And what is this? Uh, hmm. Okay, so this is our quest for or goal for this shard. Fine, and this is just the description of the hero. I just don't know why the pathing is red. If it has to do something with the pilot. It's it's red in all directions. Can we move further? No, it's fog of war there. How would it be with? Yeah, this is yellow. Why is it red? Oh, we're gonna figure out probably at some point. Maybe it's just that the new hero has a new color. I don't know. Nothing interesting here. Okay, go. So is the pilot gonna move? Well, he is moving, sorry though, but it's not visible. And suddenly he appeared in the or above the province. Okay. And the hero Dinric enters the castle of loyal vassals or vassal. Experienced warriors are eyeing the honored visitor with appreciation. Uh, so yeah, here we can hire uh, these 4 units: swordsman, pikeman, the the like guard type, castle guard or castle units. I don't know how to call them. Um, and also, it's possible to get guardsmen here. I mean, this is another problem. If there is a tier 2 unit available right from the start, they'll make it too easy. I'm not sure how I feel about this solution, but well, we are not sure how exactly it works yet. So we'll just accept the fact that at the moment, in this scenario, we have it available right from the start. These units are available right away. We'll see how it's gonna be in different scenarios in the future. All these things can change. Imperium is in the very early access. From what I know, this is just the start. There are some more significant changes planned. So yeah, we'll see. This all can change. Okay, so we know what we have inside of these 2 buildings, and now our pilot moved. And how the hell are we supposed to attack the province? Let me read this again. Tundra is a pilot of an airship capable of crossing great distances over the air. However, there is a number of limitations to sky travel. 1. An airship needs time and plenty of space to take off or land. cannot land or take vertically. It needs to be done in the direction of a neighboring province. What the hell? And takes 1 turn to accomplish. 2. Crossing water, that's irrelevant. So does this mean that he first flies there, and the next turn he's actually gonna attack? And why can't we explore the capital? Oh, now he can explore the capital. Okay. But he can explore the province? Province that we don't own yet? Confusion. Okay, let's end the turn and see what's gonna happen. I'd like to... Some of your heroes have not received any tasks. Dude, what the hell? Why are here 2 crosses now? Can we somehow order him to land, maybe? Dude, go down. Somehow. Attack the province. Well, it's nice to fly above provinces that we don't own. But I'd really like to... Oh, hello. Now I see something. So here it is. This is how we can attack. So if I wanted to attack this province, I should have moved to a different tile first and then land in this province. Okay, I got that. I'll take some time to get used to this. Okay, so let's. Do we want to attack Savage Woods though? We can probably handle it easily. So let's. Can't we really land here? Come on. So here we just fly or attack. Here we can just fly. Okay, let's attack this province. We will get this province eventually. I'll figure out how to do it. Go. Okay, so now we can see the animation. So it seems that when he's about to land, the animation is triggered properly. We have 4 spiders here. This could be interesting. I'm still gonna attack. This won't be an easy fight. They're in the forest. Okay, you can stand here. The hero can move there. Let's stay like this, and as they get closer, we're gonna move back. And also, we could probably use a healer now when I'm thinking about that. Okay, this guy's finally in range. Good, so one should die pretty easily. Now, I want to focus on another one, with the hero at least. There we go. Oh, they're running away, they're avoiding fight. Why the hell did this guy move up and not forward? It's different from what I'm used to in Masters of the Broken World. They are trying to come in range as fast as possible. Okay, let's move back with this dwarf so he's out of reach of the spider. Ah, oh, we don't have to shoot with the hero. Let's just use astral energy, shoot once again. So let's focus on what they're trying to do. I have no idea, and I think they don't have any idea either. Let's see. It's this turn wasn't bad. It's just the previous turn was weird that the spider actually moved away from us. If he was trying to run, since he was lower on hit points, I don't know. Okay, so that was easy again. We finally managed to conquer the province. Good for us. And really, I should have checked our ability spot finding, but we are exploring in a plain province and we explored only 1%. Hmm. Okay, so how are we gonna do it now? We want to conquer this province. I think, damn, this is weird. How the hell am I supposed to fight or conquer a province per turn with the pilot? Yeah, this is just flying. Okay, so if we want to get to this province, we first have to fly somewhere else. Can you fly? No, not yet. But he'll be able to fly above mountains later on higher levels, I think. So now we have to go to the capital, so next turn we can actually land in this province. Wow. And I wonder if it will be possible to actually attack any locations in the capital. Dude, can't you just land with that thing and walk to the capital, like be a pilot without airship? It'd be easier to maneuver around. Once the once we get more provinces and the distances will be longer, this will be fine. I can imagine like the pilot being one of the stronger heroes, especially when war starts, and he'll be able to get cross guided provinces. Like that's fine, but to start with, seems that you'll have to waste quite a few turns to always just take off, then fly to a province somewhere before we can land in different province. It seems like fighting while conquering every 2 turns. That's a lot of wasted time. But mostly it's because it's different, I'd say. So let's try to get this barbarian province. That's like the goal for this first part, get barbarian province. And I've noticed that someone is coming to us from this side. What do you have? Savage Wood, second ring. Probably don't want to attack that yet, and I don't think that the AI can handle this fight either. So for a few turns we should be safe. Maybe before we do anything, let's... Oh, we have access to healers. So what we want is command. We can leave one dwarf behind, which might be even the best option. Let's look like the experience. Can we get a level up in the capital? Maybe that's the best thing. Try to clear these locations, get a level up in case we get a command. On the other hand, I'd like to get the iron. I don't know what I want to do. 11-2. I probably want to get the province first. Okay, next. Maybe when we get to other heroes, I'll try to play a bit before I start recording, to just figure out how their basics work. Um, I don't know if it's interesting to watch me trying to figure out how to land with my airship. But let me know, guys, if you like this completely blind approach, or if you want me to play the scenario a bit and then get back when I at least think I know how the hero works. Okay, now we're gonna land. We could use another enchanted coffer. Well, let's do it. Let's use it here again. They are still fine. They'll calm down. Keep exploring and let's land again. And the next time we're gonna get back to the capital, and I want to see if we can attack locations while we are basically in the air. Here we're gonna attack. That should be easy. And also, have you noticed that both the hero icons moved? I hope that I didn't move the scout with the pilot. How are we gonna do this? We don't have any hills that would be useful for us on this side, so I'll just do something like this, and we're gonna wait for them. Resistances are fine. We don't have to worry about the shaman, and I'd say, unless they change something with casters. Now he's trying to get in the range, but I'd say now for casters that have debuffs, it'll be a lot more tempting to actually stay miles away and activate their debuff, since that's not affected by the range, rather than walk across half the map and then start shooting. Okay, can we kill this guy? Nope, not yet. I'm gonna retreat, but I should be able to get a kill here. Let's see what's the shaman gonna do. Why is no one moving? Oh, there we go. And why is he 1, 2, 3, 4? Because it was still, oh, it wasn't too far. He was standing on this hill, right? So he was in the range of the guardsman. 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 4 plus 1 from the hill, so he was in the range. Why is he moving closer? Is it because the guardsman has too high resistance, so it will be a waste of ammo? Maybe. I think that they changed how the units behave. Well, still this didn't change much. He still attacked the unit. The dwarf has lower resistance, but he still didn't do any ammo. Any damage. I was thinking that he's trying to reach the ballista, which would make sense since it has no resistance. Oh, we have done like 3 fights so far, so it's too early to judge or to say what's the AI trying to do. Okay, keep exploring, and yeah, good. I didn't move the scout. It was just a bug that both the icons were moving. So now, nothing to attack here. And this is the problem. We can't attack the province next to this one. We can't go to the sea. So in this situation, it's impossible for us to attack this province. We can fly there and then land here, I think. Just skip this province. But honestly don't know how to get to this province. How to land in this province. How to conquer this province if that's what we wanted to do. We could just fly to this province, then fly back and then land here. Wow. That is definitely interesting. Okay, now we are flying back to the capital because I want to see and see that the cross, we can't see the cross too much, but it's red. It's under the scout and it's red, which means we will be in the air when we get to the capital. If we are landing in a province, the dots are red, but the cross is yellow. And I want to see if we can attack locations while we are in the air. Because if not, then this kind of type of movement would be quite annoying. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't think so. Oh, you'll see about that in the next part. This one is over, and for the first impression, I like the hero, like the way how it's supposed to work in combat. The dwarf theme with the siege weapons and supporting the weapons and repairing the weapons. That's cool, but so far I'm really not a big fan of this flying thing, because it's just annoying as hell trying to figure out how to land in the province that's right next to you. But well, Um, we will keep playing. We're gonna continue in the next point, try to grab some more provinces, like locations, get a level up, and yeah, then we're gonna try to figure out how to get the blue guy, so we can get rid of some AIs, because I always want to lower the amount of AIs that we are fighting. So I hope that you like this point. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.